Master League. Hey, we're on Twitch channel 2. I'm Pinch Nerve, and I'm here with Ennard, and
Hey.
on the cameras is H Penne 2. I'm just giving him a hard time about his name because you have to make sure you have that last E in there. Hey, we're really sorry we weren't able to get this game started on time. So we're about to start the second round, and HiQ did take the first round with a score of 19-0. However, Rising Phoenix is warmed up now, so it's going to be a very different round too. Ennard, tell us about these teams.
Ooh, this is definitely going to be a very interesting game here. The first round was definitely really close, just unlucky bounces and a bit of miscommunication, but definitely coming in round 2. Both teams are ready, and Rising Phoenix is going to make a comeback going to round 3. Both these teams are just beside each other on the leaderboard. They're both gold 2, I believe. Yes, 19-0. But yeah, they're both gold 2. All the players have similar history. They all work really well together. And I'm really excited to see second round here now that both teams are warmed up. Both teams are ready. Going in round 2, Pinch, you want to take it?
Absolutely, we have a neutral joust, and out of the tubes they come. It is HiQ with that disc first, sending it down into that lower trench. However, Eric for Rising Phoenix is able to grab it, sends it back out through the mid. It's going to float up high, not quite in the bubble, but the stacks are there, and Shiloh is able to grab it, not get it out. However, Roe is able to grab that out, sends it out toward that right tunnel. Kind of a weird bounce there, and Crazy for Rising Phoenix is able to grab that, but it's rejected by Roe. Back across. And that's a free floating disc. Who's going to grab that? That is Jai Guy. And Jai Guy is going to bring it into the bubble looking for that shot. But no clown says, no clowning with my goal, and sends it back out. However, it's coming back. It is the Wanda Sparkling. How bouncing off the geometry. And, well, you just got to hate that geometry gets in the way and makes those shots so difficult. But it's going to be cleared out all the way through mid.
Ooh, we've got no stacks coming in here. Pretty interesting play here. Jai will pick that up now as the stacks start to come toward here. No pressure yet. Jai's still holding the disc here, looking for pass. We'll pass that down to Shylon. Or Shiloh. Shiloh pass that back to Jai. Jai will send that down. That's going to go off the floor, and that's going toward the net. That will hit the post, though. And Orange will get to that. EK Eric will pick that up, sending that off the floor and out the left tunnel. The stacks are coming in here. Oh, Orange will overshoot that a bit, but Orange looks like, will they get... Yep. Felty Melty will pick that up now, inverting onto the ceiling, looking for a pass here. We'll pass that across to EK Eric. Eric now inverting, looking for a pass. Eric looking around here. Eric has a bit of pressure here. Is able to get away from the attacker. Eric on the nest now. Still holding onto the disc. Would recommend passing it. EK Eric, there's a pass. Felty Melty. Felty Melty backing away now. Looking for some passes here. On the side of the wall, he's going to pass it across to Crazy. Crazy will take that shot. He goes to the slam dunk. Shiloh will save that, but will put it into his own goal.
And it looks like Rising Phoenix has the first 2 points of this second round. And in fact, these are the first 2 points they've had this entire match so far. Like I said, I expect them to make a comeback here. Out of the tubes, it is HiQ, and Rose is going to send that over to the right, where Wanda Sparkling is going to catch that disc and sends it all the way across, but bounces off the geometry. Jai Guy is able to grab it, sends it down to the floor. But it's not a caught pass. It's grabbed by EK Eric. But Roe is there, going to intercept that, send it up over to, I'm not sure who's way over there, but it's not caught anyway. A lot of stunning going on, and Felty Melty is able to send that almost all the way through. A teammate, Eric, is able to send it the rest of the way. It is in the blue bubble, and who's going to get there first? It is Roe who's going to put that back out of the bubble, however, giving it right away to Eric. Eric's going to dance around waiting for those teammates to get across, and it looks like there's a little stack difficulty there. It is Felty Melty getting behind the goal and getting stunned out. Wanda Sparkling's able to grab it, clear it all the way out of the bubble and into the mid area.
Wanda Sparking's going to get that, just going to go a bit high. They will recover that now off the ceiling. Looking for some passes here as the defenders come in. We'll pass that all the way to cross. Will go off the post, and the player will not pick that up. Jai Guy chasing it now, but Felty Melty will beat them too there. Send that all the way across the field now. Stacks getting up here. Disc will be waiting for a moment here. Looks like Blue will get there first. No, they will not. Felty Melty will get that. Going for that 3. Will not get the 3, though. We'll get that 2. Putting up the 4-0 lead here.
Wow, and Rising Phoenix is now up by 4. I got to tell you, Ennard, this is a very different round than we saw in the first round. Unfortunately, the Twitch viewers didn't get to see the stream of the first
Yeah.
round, but it was 19-0 in favor of HiQ. And well, it's totally different now. That is Rogue going to send it over to the left to Jai Guy. Jai Guy's going to send that down to Shiloh, who's going to go across the bottom. Ooh, a missed pass that just did not connect, and going to have to chase that down. Looks like it's Rogue, but not there fast enough. It's going to be grabbed by Rising Phoenix, who takes the shot, puts it in, and Felty Melty with another 2 points. It is Rising Phoenix 6 and HiQ 0. We have just over 5 minutes remaining.
Ooh, I didn't see who that was. It looked like Joe Rogan there made that save, and then Felty Melty comes in there and steals that shot there and puts it in. But now sitting here 6-0 with 5.5 minutes left here. Plenty of time for both teams. Keep playing, keep putting up points on the board. Definitely a lot different from the first round here. Jai Guy will pick that up, get some pressure. EK Eric will stun him and send that all the way out. That will go all the way down the field. No stacks for a moment here. The disc has some time to breathe, and here comes Blue's going to take that bit of overshot there, but Wanda Sparking will pick that up. Waiting for a moment here. Looking for a pass, can't get anything. We'll send that down the trench. Going all the way down across the field. That's going to go off the floor there. Aiden O'Clown will pick that up, sending that down the left side. Orange will pick that up. Crazy will pick that up, sending that down the left tunnel. That's going to flow for a bit. No stacks again. Once again, no stacks. Their stacks come in. Wanda Sparky will pick that up, setting it down the center here. Midfield there, Aiden O'Clown will pick that up, setting it off the ceiling for that bounce to Felty Melty. Will get stunned by Shylon, and EK Eric will stun Shylon before they can clear it. Rojogan will pick that up, sending it down the trench there. Not going all the way out though. Jai Guy will pick that up and throw right through at the station there. That could have gone in. A bit of a better angle there. Aiden O'Clown clearing that out. Will get blocked by Wanda Sparky, sending it down into the bubble. Wanda Sparky taking that shot, making this a 6-2 game.
That's right. It is 6-2, and HiQ is finally on the board in this second round. There is over 4 minutes remaining. Absolutely plenty of time. However, HiQ does need to score twice if they want to tie or take the lead. We're going to have a Rising Phoenix offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come. It is Eric with the disc. Nice little duck down. Going to send that all the way across, but the geometry gets in the way. That's okay because Eric's able to recover it once again. Another shot and another bounce off the geometry. Once again, Eric does recover it, sends it down across over to Aiden O'Clown, and Aiden puts it in for another 2 points to recapture that 6-point lead.
Oh crap! Damn, they've really come back here. 8-2. We've got 3.5 minutes left as the joust doors open up here. I don't know what's happening here. Either Rising Phoenix, like you said, warmed up and they're ready to come back and play, and definitely that's definitely what it is here. Because HiQ is not keeping their pressure down. It's just the way bounces are going, it's the way plays are going. It's an amazing and watch. Aiden O'Clown will pick that up off the wall there. Sending that out. Will not go all the way out though. Jai Guy will recover that. Inverting on the ceiling here with the pressure coming in. Send that off the ceiling across to Shylon. Shylon looking, sending it to the clock. Sending it to Rojogan there. Wasn't able to pick it up because it hit the post. That will be sent out. Nobody there to get it. Looks like Orange will pick that up here. Ooh, yep, there's gonna get slapped all the way into the bubble there. Blue will get there first. Will not be able to catch it though. Felty Melty will pick that up, getting stunned. One of Sparky will now pick that up, sending it down the right tunnel. That will not go all the way out. It's going to float around a bit here. Jai Guy will pick that up, sending that out. Aiden O'Clown at the midfield, able to block that pass. Felty Melty now chasing. Everyone chasing it now. Nobody will get it. Yep. Crazy will get to that. Sending cross off the ceiling. Jai Guy will recover that, inverting, resetting it back to the goalie there. Shylon picking it up now. Shylon looking. Shylon will clear that out the left tunnel. That will go all the way down.
And all the way down, it most certainly does. And it's going to be a race. It's going to be Shiloh able to grab that disc. Going to be bringing it into the bubble, but picked off by Crazy and sent right back out of the bubble. However, it's going to bounce around that trench here. Eric is able to grab it, sends it across, and once again, bounce off the geometry. Roe is able to grab it, and the same geometry just keeps jumping in the way. It's Wand. Wand's going to send that across, but not caught. Shiloh is able to grab it, takes a long 3-point shot. And now HiQ is only down by 3 points. However, we have less than 2 minutes remaining.
Wow, it's amazing how just a 3-pointer there. It's only one extra goal than a 2-pointer, and that one extra point there can completely change a game here. It's now a 1-goal game here. Now that Felty Melty has it, inverting on the ceiling. Looks like they're just trying to kill time here, get into a round 3. Felty Melty with a lot of pressure. We'll send that to Aiden O'Clown. Aiden O'Clown waiting here. We'll send that down to Eric. Eric now holding it here on the left tunnel. Waiting around here with some pressure coming in. We'll send that down off the floor. That will get stolen, but that will get blocked by Jai Guy. Jai Guy sending that all the way out now. Will start to float around there in the center area here. One of Sparking will pick that up. Going for that 3-point. It's going to go a bit wide of the net there off the backboard. And Eric will pick that up with a ton of pressure on him. One of Sparking will pick that up here. Looking for some passes here. Going to pass it across to Rojogan. Rojogan taking that shot. Goalie was being blocked. It's going to go off somebody's head. No. And they're going to put that in. It's going to be an 8-7 game with a minute left here. Oh, man.
Wow, we have a 1-point game. We're going to have about 40 seconds remaining, and Rising Phoenix will have the offensive joust. And on the tubes they come. It is Felty Melty sending that through the left tunnel, but not quite all the way through. Who's going to grab there first? Eric is ducking around. It's going to be a pass up into the bubble. Who gets there first? The pressure is on. It's Jai Guy's going to send it over to the right in that upper trap area. There's no teammate there. There is one, but not able to grab it. It's going to be sent back across, not in the bubble, but you know what? Rising Phoenix just needs to kill the clock here. It's Wanda Sparkling sending it back, picked off, and going to be sent right back by Eric. Eric's going to send that into the bubble. Shiloh is there. Shiloh's going to send it through the right tunnel. 5 seconds left. If those stacks can't get there in time, this round will be over. And that is it. Rising Phoenix has taken the second round, and we will be going to a round 3.
Oh, that was some game here. By the skin of their teeth there, the 8-7 win after losing 19-0. That was amazing comeback now. And coming into the third round, I'd love to see an overtime. That's definitely what's going to be exciting. Essentially what it seems like here is, normally when the camera's rolling, you want to hit some sort of clip and, oh, you can't hit it. For Rising Phoenix, when the camera is rolling, that's when they start getting going. This was definitely a second amazing round. I'm excited for the third round. What about you, Pinch?
Oh, I am absolutely psyched up. You know, it is just really weird. You watch this game, and unfortunately, I feel really bad that nobody else, that the stream audience wasn't able to see the totally different teams between round 1 and round 2. And I have to wonder on round 3, which team is going to be playing their best, which team is going to make it. Hey, we have a pause right now. It looks like Rising Phoenix has paused the game. For those who don't know, normally you get a 1-minute pause between each round. And, oh, hi, Shiloh. I see you in the Twitch chat there. You can extend that 1-minute pause to up to 5 minutes. Either team can do that as long as there's no more than 5 minutes between each round. That doesn't count as your timeout. You, in addition to that, get 1 5-minute timeout per match, per team, that you can take for whatever reason you want. You can take it for get a drink of water, to build up a strategy, to just take a break, to take out the garbage, whatever you need to do. You get that 5 minutes, and sometimes it's worth it. Save it till you need it. When you're behind, pause the game, break the streak of the other team. Sometimes that works.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're in that pause. I do see Shiloh in the Twitch chat instead of playing. And hey, get back in the game. Let's get this going.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want to talk to you in the Twitch chat. We want to see you playing.
Yeah. Ooh, definitely. Why would you want to watch when you can play? Like, if you got the option to go play for a professional team, why would you watch them play versus play with them?
Jeez. Hey, while we're in this pause, I do want to call out our sponsors because they help make VRML possible. We have VR wear. You want a shirt, all kinds of apparel. They make backpacks, all kinds of great stuff. VR Cover. If you have a headset, you most likely have a product by VR Cover. I know I do. I use their face pads and all that stuff. HyperX makes all kinds of great gaming gear. They make keyboards, mice, microphones, headsets, you name it, they probably make it. Asterion Products. The biggest thing, it looks like Orange unpaused it and then repaused it again. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, Asterion Products, if you play on a headset, Echo, you dance all around the floor, you've probably destroyed a lamp or TV or put your hand through a wall. Go to AsterionProducts.com and order one of their mats that you can put on your floor. It will keep you centered in your floor And that does so much more than artificial boundaries. You feel when you step off of it, you step back on it, it works so much better. And then finally, hey, if you're going to play in style, get an Arma jersey. That's just it. And I believe they've unpaused it again.
Yeah, I have. Well, besides sponsors, what's coming up soon?
You mean VRML Con? Oh, I
Yes.
can tell you about VRML Con. June 3rd and 4th in Denver, Colorado. Be there for VRML Con, where we'll be having Echo Arena games. We'll be having Ultimex games. We will be having Blast On games. It is going to be an amazing event, but you have to get there to be part of it. Until then, we are back on with a neutral joust. It is going to be High Q knocking that disc with a nice headbutt all the way into the bubble. Oh, and Shiloh's able to grab it, makes a shot, but not quite in. Felty Melty is able to grab that, sends that back through. But geometry once again jumps in the way. It is disastrous what this geometry is doing to both teams. A whole lot of stunning going on. It looks like it was High Q able to send that back across over to Jai Guy. Jai Guy over to the post where Rowe is right there getting behind that goal and putting it in for the first 2 points of the third round.
Well, that was a very smart play there by IQ there to just bombard the net with players that are blocking from like pretty much every angle. The goalie couldn't do very much there. Just the slam dunk from the bottom, the stunning of the goalie, and just all the pressure on the net there definitely is the reason why they got that goal there now. Rising Phoenix will pick that up now. Felty Melty setting it down the right tunnel. The stack will break apart, and the disc will go send down. Shylon will pick that up, or Shiloh will pick that up. Sorry, Eric will now pick. Eric will now get that, taking a shot, going a bit low the net there. Shiloh will pick it up. The stack comes in for pressure. Shiloh will get that out. That's going to go all the way down the other side here as the stacks come back. Looks pretty close here. That's going to go a bit wide of the net. That almost went in, actually. That could have been a nice shot there. Rojogan will pick it up, looking for a pass here. We'll go under the attacker, pass to Shiloh. Shiloh from behind the net will put that in, making it 4-0. Just under 9 minutes in this game left.
Well, I did ask the question which team was going to show up for the third round, and so far it has been High Q. However, we're still very, very early into this round, and it is a Rising Phoenix offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come. It is Felty Melty grabbing that disc converted, going to send it across to the right, although from their perspective it was probably from the left. You know, that inversion thing going on. Crazy's going to take, oh, Crazy's just
Oh,
going to take that crazy 3 point shot and make it. And now they're only down by 1 point.
it, what did we say? Plenty of time left, plenty of time to score, plenty of time to make up plans. They didn't even need a plan. They just throw it over the goalie's head, and it goes in. It's 4-3 now. Rojo can pick it up, send down a left tunnel a little to Jai Guy. Jai Guy holding it here, waiting for his players to get down. Jai Guy send that all the way down. Will just pass the hands and just sorry, Wand of Sparking getting sent there, try to put some pressure. The pressure will come in though. It will get sent all the way down the left tunnel there as the stacks prepare and try to get down. Blue will looks like they will get there first. Wand, no, Wand of Sparking will get there first. Bit of scrum there. Will get sent back down. Orange there can't get it. A bit of a fumble there. Crazy will end up recovering that, sending that back down. Tried to pass it. Did hit off the geometry there. Was not able to get it. Felty Melty and Joe Rogan chasing it. Joe Rogan will get, or Rojogan, sorry, will get that, sending that down the left side or right side. They will overshoot that pat. They will overshoot that attack though, and Crazy will pick it up, sending it back down the other side. Will not get it out. Felty Melty will end up getting it out, sending it all the way down into the bubble, and it's free floating now.
It is going to be Eric going to grab that disc, sends it back into the bubble, but oh, it is grabbed by Wand of Sparking, and Wand is going to send that out over into the right tunnel. There's nobody there quite yet, but wow, look at those stacks. They're coming. It is Rowe in there, going to try to get it through. Oh, but not able
Ooh.
to. And it's going to be picked up by Shiloh. Shiloh's going to send it back down to Rowe. Rowe's going to dance around and pass it over to Wand, who puts it in for another 2 points. And High Q is now up by 3.
Yeah, up by 3. It's still a 1 goal game here. We got just over 6 minutes left as the joust will close, and like what 1 goal. It's 6-3. And plenty of time left, plenty of coordination. They've been doing a lot better. Felty Melty will send it down the left tunnel now. Will chase, will overshoot that a bit. A little bit of a scrum to get it. Nobody can really catch it. It's on the ceiling now. Felty Melty picked it up, inverting, looking for a pass here. With a lot of pressure, we'll send it to Eric. We'll pass it a bit low. It will bounce back. Eric will recover that. Eric now looking here. playing around a bit with two players on pressure. We'll pass across to Crazy. Crazy with some pressure. We'll try to take that shot. We'll go a bit wider than net there, though. Wanda Sparking will recover that and send it down the left tunnel. But Aiden No Clown there to recover. It will send that back toward the bubble. Eric will pick that up, getting stunned and dropping it. Wanda Sparking once again will pick that up, sending it off the floor out the right tunnel. Aiden No Clown isn't able to get that. And Rojogan now they're taking that three that will go in. And it is a 9-3 game.
Shot, 17 meters per second, 24-meter three-point shot, and Haikyuu is now up by 6, and we're about halfway through this game. I see 7 Days a few minutes ago said dang to the last three-point shot. It is a Rising Phoenix offensive joust, and that looked unusual to me. It is Eric with the disc going forward. Their teammates haven't moved forward. There they go. They're moving out for gives lanes for a pass. Geometry, however, has caught the pass instead, and it's recovered by Rowe. Rowe's going to send it into the bubble. It's going to bounce right back out, however. Rowe, once again, with the disc, sends it down, but it does not connect until Wanda Sparking has to chase it outside the bubble and gets stunned out, where EK Eric for Rising Phoenix is able to grab it, sends it out through the mid, all the way into the blue zone. However, the Haikyuu stacks are there, and it is Jai Guy with the disc looking for something. It's going to send that down. Does not connect, and it's going to be another race for that disc. A bunch of stunning going on, and Eric is able to grab the disc back. Going to get through, but not able to hold on to it. Who has it? It's going back and forth, and Eric does take that 3-point shot. What a beautiful shot. And now, Rising Phoenix is only down by 3 points.
Oh, that was such a nice shot by Eric there, making it such a nice score. It's 6-9 for Haikyuu here. Rising Phoenix putting on the pressure again. Well, like you said, one goal game now. Rojogan sending that down to Wanda Sparking. Will send that down to Shiloh. Shiloh with some pressure will get stunned out. Will drop the disc. And a bit of a scrum there to get it. Felty Melty will get stunned trying to grab it. And another stun there, and the disc will get sent free floating. Rojogan will pick that up, sending across to Jai Guy, sending across to Wanda Sparking. Will send that low of the net, and we'll get that shot in for the 6-11 with 3.5 minutes left here.
Wow. And this is absolutely anybody's round. And for those just joining in, whoever wins this round wins the match. Both teams have won one match already. We're going to have a Rising Phoenix offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come. It is Felty Melty sitting across to the right, but bounces off the wall where Rowe is able to recover, but gets stunned out. It's back and forth, and I can't tell you who has the disc, all the stunning going on. It's finally going to get slapped out by Rising Phoenix. It's going to bounce off more geometry. Shiloh is able to grab it, sends it across into the mid, but once again, wow, the geometry has caught more passes than pretty much anybody here. And, it plays no favorites. It's going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
It is. Juan's going to send that out of their bubble into the left tunnel. No! Aiden No Clown is there, picks up that clear, sends it right back into the blue bubble, where Wand is going to grab it once again. This time going to slow things down and observe and try to dodge away. That's kind of a dangerous place to play around there. Sends it out through the left tunnel, and here come the stacks. It is Haikyuu. It is Wand. Wand behind the goal. Puts it in for another 2 points.
Oh. Wow. 7-goal lead here for Haikyuu here. Rising Phoenix still playing amazing. Don't forget that. 2 minutes left. They can come back. I believe they can come back, and I'm excited to see them come back. Now we got here. Felty Melty picking it up, inverting on the ceiling, waiting for his stacks. Bit of pressure coming in here. We'll send that across to the stack there. Aiden O'Clown will pick that up. The stack will break apart. Aiden O'Clown walking it down the field a bit here. Looking for some passes here. Will get a pass across. Will go off the wall there. Passing it to Felty Melty. Felty Melty will get stunned by Wanda Sparking. Will get stolen by Rojogan. And that stack will come in now, chasing that disc. They will both miss it, though, as Wanda Sparking will recover it on the shoulder there. Faking that shot. Will walk it in, sending across Rojogan. A bit high of the pass there. Won't be able to get it to him. And Eric will pick that up there, sending it down. Will go just past Felty Melty there, I believe, as it goes into the blue bubble. Will go out of the blue bubble now as Wanda Sparking picks that up with Rojogan setting up for a stack. They will try to dribble. They will get stunned there. Jaigai will recover it, though, sending it down the trench, and that will go all the way into... Actually, no, hit off the shield. We're not going to the orange bubble. Crazy will pick that up, though, getting stunned. Will get recovered by Jaigai. Eric will send that out now. And Jaigai will pick it up again. Misses that pass there a bit. And bit of a scrum here to get it. One of Sparking will pick it up, taking that shot toward the net. But no, Shiloh's there to recover it. Oh, and Aiden just missed that save there and put it in.
You really have to hate those self goals. I've played goalie,
I
and
know.
there is nothing more frustrating than knowing I had that and then it went in anyway. But hey, it happens. We're going to have an offensive joust by the Rising Phoenix. That disc is grabbed by Eric this time. Oh, a little joker going on, but not enough. It's going to be knocked free anyway. It's Rowe with that disc, sends it in toward the goal, but not in. Going to bounce right back out where Eric is able to recover it. Eric is going to dance around, but stolen by Wanda Sparking, sent over to Jai Guy in the goal for another 2 points, and Haikyuu is now up by 11 points.
And that's going to be the end of this game here, as Haikyuu will take round 3 here with a 17-6. Amazing game by both teams. I would definitely love to watch this matchup again. Both teams played amazing, and definitely the outcome next time, I could see it being very different here. Pinch, what did you think?
I think it was an incredible game. Very good teams. I look forward to seeing them play as the season goes on. However, we do have another match to cast that we're already late for, so we're going to cut this one short, and we'll be back in just a moment for Accordions versus Eternity.
Ooh.
Welcome back to the VR Master League. I told you we wouldn't be gone long, and we haven't been. It looks like Accordions and Eternity have waited for us, so we'll get to see that entire game. They have received the ping to ready up, so I'm sure they will be. Hey, I'm Pinch Nerve. I'm here with Ennard and still with H Penny 2 on the cameras. Hey, Ennard, please tell us about these teams.
Oh, another fun match is going to be. We've got 2 Gold 4 teams this time. Echo Accordions rank 114th, and Eternity ranked 112th, so they are right beside each other. We're one spot away from each other on the leaderboards here. Both Gold 4, both really close to Platinum here. This is definitely another close game, similar rank, similar experience. This is going to be another very close match like the one we just saw.
Absolutely. And 4 Accordions on the orange side. We have Sharp Guy, the Crystal Sun, Stubbs, and Zero. For Eternity on the blue side is not Bear, Rowe, and Ollie. And I'm not sure what happened to their 4th player. They did have a 4th player just a second ago. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah. Probably had to go charge or something, went to go do something really quick, and his headset disconnected. Let's hope that's what it is. No technical problems. We can get this game underway once both teams are ready. Not much to say. I'm just really excited. Yeah, one team will ready up. Not sure what's going to happen now, though.
I'm not sure what's going on either. Hey, you know what? it's a game. Sometimes you have difficulties. I'm sure everybody watching a Twitch stream has experienced the same thing where things
Yep.
just disconnect. Oh, and it sounds like we're going to be playing a 3v4. Wow. Okay, then. This should be exciting. Hey, Ennard, you want to take the neutral joust?
Ah, of course. First round. Gonna come off of this 4v3 isn't always the most fun thing, but sometimes you gotta work with it. Blue will get that though. They will get sent in. Stubbs will pick that up. Stubbs looking around here for some pass. Oh no, okay, two people have disc apparently. Nope. It will get sent out the left tunnel there toward the defenders there. No, or the attacker, sorry. No one will pick that up. The second stack coming in here. Zero will pick it up. Zero taking that shot, going over the goalie's head and putting in the first goal of this game with just 30 seconds into the game here. Ooh.
Yeah, and and I mentioned before I play goal, and it's you hear the ding, you see the disc go over your head, you hear the ding, and you think to yourself, "Oh, good, it's going to bounce off the ding ring," and then it goes in anyway. That's really disappointment. It is an offensive joust by eternity. That grab is going to be that disc is going to be grabbed by. It's not Bear going to send it through the left tunnel. However, without one player, it's hard to get those stacks. It's going to be recovered by Accordions. It's going to send that back out, and Accordions, it's Zero. Zero is not able to hold on. Row is going to grab that disc with a partner. Oh, and a whole lot of stunning going on. Zero has the disc. Zero is going to send that through the mid into the blue bubble, and they do have a player there, but oh, not able to grab it. It's not a Bear is able to grab. Oh no! It's the Crystal Sun who has the disc. Crystal Sun's going to bounce that across and off the backboard. I feel like the whole game is kind of going in slow motion right now, but that just could be a technical issue for me. It looks like Zero made the 2-point goal, and Accordions are up 4-0.
Well, that passing there in the bubble was definitely beautiful, going all the way around the bubble and then across the backboard, and Zero just throwing that disc in here, putting up second point of the game here, 4-0 right now. Eternity will get that now, sending that down the right tunnel there. That's going to go all the way down, though, because it will miss. The Crystal Sun will pick that up. Looking for some passes here, setting up some stacks. Just going to walk it down a bit right now. Look, passes will go up. They will send that down. Sharp Guy will pick that up. Looking, we'll take that three. We'll go off the post, though, and not go in. That will start to float away from the bubble here, as Is Not Bear will pick that up. Looking for some passes here, I believe. Yeah, we'll send that. It will hit the side of the tube, though. Will not go all the way out. Will get sent back by Stubbs. Will go all the way down. Will not go into... Oh, it will bounce into the bubble. Sharp Guy will pick that up, going toward from behind the net. And will slam that in for a 6-0 lead here with 7.5 minutes to go.
Wow, and I had to restart my client, so thank you for taking that.
No
I
problem.
had some issues here. It's hard playing 3v4, especially when you're
Definitely.
on the three. It's just so many things that you learn to do as a four-member team that just don't work. You always have that that spare wheel, that extra person. You can't get your stacks quite right. Things just kind of don't work right. It's a very different meta, and I had never played as in VRML and as three-player teams. I know that when Echo first came out, that was the normal, that was the standard. And look at that, another 2 points by Stubbs for Accordions. But whenever I'm stuck with a three-player, I'm always lost. I don't even know what to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 3 players is always tough, because, like, it's either you gotta coordinate a 3 stack, which can be really difficult, and you can push players off, whatever, or you gotta coordinate one stay back or one, like, stay a bit farther down the field, which is always terrible for either defense or offense, depending on how you do it there. They will have a bit of a mess up there, Eternity, coming out of that joust there. They will be able to recover it, though. Will get sent down to Sharp Guy now. Sharp Guy looking for some passes here, waiting around, looking, doesn't see anything here. We'll just continue to hold it because they are up. Sharp Guy will send it all the way out, trying to make a pass. Someone is cherry picking. Zero is cherry picking, and we'll put in that. We'll put in that three. They're making this the 11-0 lead right now. Ooh,
Wow, and that three-pointer, that's just
yeah.
yeah, like I said, you're down a person. It is just tough. But you know what? They're going to try anyway because, hey, that's what we're here for. It is an eternity offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come, it is going to be grabbed by Ollie. Ollie's going to just hand that right across and send that through the mid. It's going to bounce off the floor there and going to be picked off by the Crystal Sun. Crystal Sun's going to send that all the way through the tunnel, going to bounce off some geometry. However, Zero is there, tries to go for a shot, but bounces off the nest. Going to float around that bubble and just sort of very slowly bounce into the goal for a 3-point slam dunk, if you've ever seen that before.
Yeah. I've never seen that bounce before. Like, kind of threw it off the nest there, went off the top of the ceiling, and kind of just bounced this way into the net somehow. Looked like someone picked it up as it went into the goal there. They are. Oh, Rowan, Ali are just going to do a Joker train all the way down. They will make it to the half as the pressure comes from behind here. It will get broken up there. Stubbs will pick the disc up now, sending that down the field. We've got Zero once again sitting on the other team's side, and it's going to take another three. Will go wide of the net this time, though. And we do have Rowe getting back here for defense, but yeah, now we have more players come back on defense here. Been more of a fair match here. Nice save by Rowe there to get that disc out. That will go all the way down now. The stack will miss it, though. That will float into the tunnel there. Is Not Bear will try to clear that. Crystal Sun will steal it, though. And Stubbs will steal Crystal Sun's shot there. Didn't look like it would go in anyways, though. Stubbs now looking here. So will get stolen by Is Not Bear. Is Not Bear will clear that out as the stack set up to get back. Stack's coming in now. Stubbs will pick that up once again. Will send that out. Will slowly start to float out to the center here as the stack comes in. We got one player back there. Ali will stop them. Will force them to turn around. The second stack will come in. Those Crystal Sun sends that toward the bubble, and Zero will put that. Zero will miss the net actually. Sharp Guy will recover that though. Walking toward the bubble here with some pressure coming in. Will back up. Will get around. Will shoot it off the backboard. Will not go in once again. Sharp Guy once again with the disc on the nest now, taking that anchor. Nice catch by. Oh, sorry, no, that was Stubbs. Stubbs will get that. Try to go for the slam dunk. Will back away, though, passing it back to Sharp Guy. Sharp Guy going for that shot. Nice save by Rowe. And Is Not Bear will send that out now.
And that was a beautiful save by Rowe. Going to send that out. It is in the left tunnel, but who's there? It is Stubbs. And Stubbs wants to bring that back in, go for that long shot, but off the ding ring. The Crystal Sun is able to grab it back, sends it down toward the goal, but well below it. It's going to float outside that bubble. Crystal Sun is able to grab that once again, passed over to Sharp Guy, who puts it in the back of the goal for another 2 points. The Accordions are up by 16 points, and we have 3 minutes remaining in this 4v3.
Oh, man. Being down that one player always sucks. It's never fun, but Eternity's doing really well here. They're still keeping their pressure up. They're still playing like a team. They're not putting their heads down and just accepting their loss. They're trying. Rowan Is Not Bear this time are now taking another Joker train. They will pass the half once again there. It will not get broken up this time. They'll make it. Okay, now it will get broken up. Rowe passing that across to Ali. Ali taking that shot. Ali will put in that three, putting a point up on the board for Eternity, and it is 16-3.
Absolutely. It's great to see Eternity is on the board. I'm not sure they can get 13 points in the next two minutes and whatever seconds, but you know what? It's okay. They're playing. They're making a statement. Out of the tubes, it is the Crystal Sun sending it over to the left to Zero. Zero relaying it across. Oh, but not caught. Bouncing on that floor area. Recovered by Sharp Guy. Sharp Guy dancing around trying to avoid that pressure and sends it across. It's going to be grabbed by the Crystal Sun. Crystal Sun. Oh, a beautiful save by Rowe. But Stubbs is there. Takes it right back. Not going to make the shot, however, and Sharp Guy has that just outside of the bubble. It's going to be a nice long pass over to Zero. Oh, but knocked away by Ollie and slapped out of the zone, clear out of the zone. And here come those stacks. It's going to be grabbed by It's Not Bear in the back of the goal for 2 more points for Eternity.
Oh, we got a minute and a half left. It's an 11-point lead. This is definitely example of never give up. Even though you're going to lose, you got the next round. With the pressure they're putting, they can easily win this next round, even down a player here. Crystal Sun now will take that disc, sending it down left tunnel. Stubbs will pick that up. Stubbs waiting for a moment here, looking for passes. We'll send it up to the nest to Sharp Guy. Sharp Guy on the shield now, looking around here. We'll take that shot. We'll get past both the goalies there. Sharp Guy putting it 18-5 with just under a minute left to go.
You know, I'm still impressed by Eternity. It, like I keep saying over and over, it is so hard to play 3v4, and they're most certainly putting up a fight. And I'm just really impressed by it. But we're
Yeah,
going to
me too.
have an offensive joust. That disc is grabbed by Rowe. And Rowe, look at that little dancing in the Joker train, but not enough. Zero is able to grab that disc. And their players are stunned out. There is a goalie, but there's also 2 more points for the accordions.
Oh, 15-point difference now. 25 seconds left here. Well, actually, it'll be more of 10 seconds left as the joust doors open here now. The pressure. Keep going. We're just gonna keep saying it. It sucks to be down a player. Eternity just keep putting in that pressure, and looks like they're just gonna run with the time here. As No Zero will take that from Rowe, just standing there, spinning his arm. Will not get the shot off. Sharp Guy has it there. Sharp Guy taking that shot the last second. Zero will catch that and put it in for 22-5 as the first round ends here.
Well, I'm really not a whole lot of surprise here that the team with more players won the first round. I'm not sure if Eternity is going to be able to get their fourth player in for the second round or not. I think I would love for them to be able to do that, and we could watch a 4v4 with these two teams. Obviously, if people are waiting for the next game, which will be Anomaly versus Vicious, we're going to play out this game and we'll join that master rank game as you know while it's in progress after this game is done. You know, watching these teams, it's hard to give feedback on the play styles when it's uneven game like this. I'm not going to even try. This a lot of the stats, a lot of the stuff really doesn't mean a whole lot when you're playing in such a unusual circumstance.
Oh yeah, definitely. The teamwork is like honestly, the teamwork is amazing from both teams, especially Eternity down a player. Like yeah, like I said, I'm not even gonna try to critique their play considering the difference in players here, but as doors open here, second round starting, I have high hopes that Eternity can come back here, even being down that player, or their fourth comes back and we have an even game for this next round here. Pinch, you want to take second joust?
Sure. It is a neutral joust, and out of the tubes they come. It is going to be Eternity headbutting that, but Stubbs for Accordions is able to grab it, sends it right back in with a little dribble there. It's over to Stubbs. No, Sharp Guy in the bubble, looking for that shot. Oh, it's a little too high, and it's going to bounce right out of the bubble, giving It's Not a Bear an opportunity to clear that all the way out, and it is going to get to the bubble. However, the stacks for Accordion are there, and it's going to be Zero trying to send that all the way back out through that right tunnel. And yes, it is going to make it all the way into the bubble even. And who is there first? It's a little race here, but it is Sharp Guy able to grab that disc. The goal is defended. And oh, look at that. It's Not a Bear. Is able to grab that disc right out and clear out of the bubble.
We've got Rowe chasing it here. Unfortunately, no stack. Rowe will get to that before the stack, though. Rowe with some pressure. Oh, Rowe will try to pass that someone. Will get hit. Will get sent all the way down through that headbutt stun, it looked like. As Zero picks it up, they're sending it toward the bubble. We'll hit off the shield and start flying back a bit here. Sharp Guy will pick that up now. Looking for some passes here. A Sharp Guy playing on the side will send it across to Crystal Sun. Crystal Sun going in for that shot, putting this 2-0 with a minute through this game.
Wow. Well, you know, Accordions has taken the first points in the round, and we'll see what happens here. You know, it's still over 8 minutes remaining, and it will be an Eternity offensive joust. Out of the tubes they come. That disc is going to be grabbed by Ollie. Ollie's going to bring that forward. Not a whole lot of pressure. As soon as pressure comes, the disc comes out, and but nobody is there to grab it. It's the Crystal Sun intercepting that, going to send that back across over to Stubbs. Stubbs going to walk that through the tunnel. Got a little pressure coming in, has to get rid of that, passes it down across to the Sharp Guy. And Sharp Guy in the bubble is going to send that up to Zero. Zero across. Oh, but the pass did not connect. That disc is grabbed by Rowe. Rowe's going to send it out through the mid. And, ooh, another misconnection there. It's going to be floating free. A little race for the disc. It's Sharp Guy with the disc, bringing it right back in toward the blue bubble. I'm going to pass that across over to the Crystal Sun. Crystal Sun over to Stubbs. Stubbs backing away and then takes the shot for another 2 points. And Accordions is up by 2 points or 4 points.
That was a beautiful shot. They're just taking their time walking into the bubble, passing it across. Stubbs picks it up. Stubbs going back toward the net, just turns around and whips that shot and caught everybody off guard. Nobody expected that to go in. And it's only for nothing here. The pressure's a lot different here. The pressure coming in, Stubbs will get stunned by Rowe as Rowe takes it down to the center of the field here. Sending that across. It's not Bear will pick it up. It's not Bear going for that three. Will shoot that a bit wide of the net, and that will float back up. Stubbs will try to get there. Is not Bear will get there, but Zero will stun him there. As it gets sent down the right tunnel. No, it's going to bounce. It's going to send down the left tunnel. As that goes all the way out. Sharp Guy picking up. Sharp Guy going for that three. Will shoot that a bit wide of the net there. As Orange gets the first, Crystal Sun will pick that up, shooting it toward the net. Stubbs with that spin and just smack it into that corner of the post there. 6-0 here with 8 minutes left. Or sorry, seven, just under 7 left.
Under 7 minutes and a 6-point advantage. And is anybody there in the Twitch chat? I see 26 people there, but wow, not a whole lot of typing going on. I guess everyone's so enthralled by the game. And oh, look at the Joker train. Doesn't mean a whole lot when Stubbs is able to grab that disc and just takes it away and puts it in for 3 more points. And Accordions are up by 9 points now with still over 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah, 6 minutes. That's plenty of time to score shots. Even though it goes by fast, it's a lot of time. I just bubbling close here. 6 minutes here. Like we said like 3 times. Oh no, they will miss that. Will is not able to recover that though as the stack comes in. Zero will pick that up. Nice save there. As Isnot Bear will send that out. Good recovery there after missing the joust. That will go all the way down to the orange bubble as Sharp Guy picks it up, sending it off the floor out the right tunnel. No, looks like nobody will be there to get that. Zero will pick that up though. Zero going for that three. That will go a bit wide of the net there as the defender does miss the Zero. Will pick that up again. Around the... Will get stunned. Will block the stun, but Zero will just barely get that shot by. 11-0 here with 5.5 minutes left.
Snowy, the Anomaly Vicious game will start. Well, they may have already started, but we'll jump into that game as soon as this game is over. So at the rate that things are going, it'll probably be a little over 5 minutes. It is a joust advantage by Eternity, but they very quickly lose the disc. Stubby was able to grab that, or Stubbs, going to be sent over to Zero, and it's going to be floating free here. It's going to be grabbed by the Crystal Sun. Crystal Sun's going to send that back into the bubble over to Sharp Guy. Sharp Guy's floating it in, doing a little dancing, a bunch of juking, trying to avoid that pressure. Does get it in, and nice sharp angle shot for another 2 points, and the Accordions are up 13-0.
Ooh. That was a really risky angle there. It definitely... Oh, I'm surprised that was got in. That just looked like it went just through the goalie's hand there. As there were 2 people in net there. Looked like Stubbs tried to block it as well, looking at the replay. Isno Bear will pick that up, but Rowe will take it as the stack comes in. Rowe looks like it's taunting a little bit there. And Stubbs will be like, I don't want to be disrespected. I'm going to take that from you. Will shoot it into the bubble. Sharp Guy will slam that in, making it 15-0 here with 4 minutes to go.
Wow, that was disrespect. Just give me that disc. Give me that disc. Here, go put that in, and we're gonna do a little fancy spinning around the rim there to put it in there. Just to exclamation point that. Wow. Hey, we have an Eternity offensive joust. It's going to be Ollie over to Rowe. And once again, they're going to start that Joker train, and maybe not. A little lag there, the bouncing disc. Who's going to grab it? It is Zero with the disc. Zero's going to send it into the bubble, looking for that mail slot, but Nest gets in the way. Zero does get it back. He's going to send it across, and Sharp Guy puts it in for another 2 points. It is now 17-0, and we have 3.5 minutes remaining.
Oh, it could have been 18, but Sharp Guy stole Zero's 3-pointer there, so it is only 17-0 right now. Still 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this game as Rowe picks it up. Looks, oh no, they will get headbutt by somebody there, by the stack coming in. It looked like Zero headbutt that, as Zero will pick that up. Coming toward the bubble here. 1-on-2 here. The 2 will come in now. Going for that shot, putting in the 2. It is 19-0, 3 minutes left.
Wow, and we are 1 point away from an early end to the second round.
Yeah.
But maybe Eternity picks it up, gets a couple points on the board, and makes Accordions work for the win. It's going to be an offensive joust by Eternity, and out of the tubes they come. That disc is grabbed by Rowe. And Rowe, once again, we're going to do that little Joker train that hasn't worked very well for them so far. And once again, they do lose control of the disc. It's going to be grabbed by Stubbs. And Stubbs bringing that down across the floor. trying to avoid the pressure. Going to be a pass up and across over to Zero. Zero just outside that bubble takes the shot
Oh,
for 3 points, and the Accordions have won the second round and the match.
oh, that was an amazing shot there at the end, putting up that 22-0 as the round ends now. Definitely amazing game by Eternity. We've been saying this all game long, but being down that one player is definitely what changed the game here. And with that fourth, Eternity definitely could have taken this game away, I believe. And hopefully these two teams play again. They both have 4 players, and we get to see a rematch of this. I would definitely come and watch that rematch that I reported before. Definitely would be a different game.
Alrighty, well, as promised, we do have one more game. We have Anomaly versus Vicious coming right up. We're going to end the stream and get set up to get into that game. We'll be back in just a moment. Good evening and welcome back. As promised, we have our third game for the match. I am Pinch Nerve. I'm here with Ennard, and on the cams is H Penny 2. We have our final round, our final match. It is going to be Vicious versus Anomaly. Ennard, tell us about these teams.
Oh, final match of the night. We got 2 master teams coming in here. Vicious on orange and Anomaly on blue here. On playing for Vicious tonight is Matthew, Sweet Tooth, Paulus, and Zach W. And for Anomaly, we've got Acorn, Chuck Not Norris, Retro, and KFC. Pinch, do you want to take the first round neutral joust?
Absolutely, because you know what? This is going to be an amazing game. And out of the tubes they come. It is going to be grabbed by Palace for Vicious, sent into the blue bubble. It's over to Matthew. Matthew's going to dance around that post and stick it in for the first 2 points of the game in 10 seconds.
Under 10-second goals are rare, and that was a perfect play by every player on both teams. Just Vicious came out on top there with the first goal of the game here as we are coming out to 9.5 minutes left. Plenty of time. Acorn will pick that up now, throwing down the right tunnel there to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris with a bit of pressure will get that down. That will go all the way down into the bubble, off the wall there. Matthew will pick that up though. Will drop it though. As player goes together, Acorn will pick that up now. Acorn backing up for a bit of room here, looking for some passes here. Will reset that back. Will miss it though, as Chuck Norris just barely missed that pass. Matthew will pick that up, setting it down the middle there. Will hit off the geometry in the center there. Will get bounced back to Orange Field. And a bit of chase there as Matthew does recover it there. And the stack coming back. KFC will pick that up. Bit of pressure there. Will ender Sweet Tooth there as as he sends that out there, Zach W not picking it up, sending it down the middle there, passing it to Palace and A. Selling the pass on the stack. Sweet Tooth by himself. Retro will make that amazing save though, set with a bit of pressure there as the stack comes in, sending it to the middle. Will not get it out though, as Acorn recovers that and does get that out now.
And it is going to be back. Oh, the shield gets in the way. It's going to be bouncing free. And it's Chuck, not Norris, with the disc. Going to send it all the way across to KFC. KFC just outside that bubble, but stolen away by Zach W. and sent out through the right tunnel. And here come those stacks. It's going to be grabbed by Chuck, not Norris, and sent back through the mid. And oh, Matthew is there. No, but stolen away. Zach W. is able to recover that, sends it back through the right tunnel once again, where there just happens to be a Sweet Tooth waiting for that disc, and it's going to off the backboard, off the ding ring, but not in the goal. KFC is going to clear it out over to Retro. Retro is going to send it all the way across to Acorn. Acorn's going through that right tunnel. The stacks are through. There are lanes. It's going to be a pass all the way across to KFC. KFC in the bubble, looking for that shot, puts it in for 2 points,
Nice
and we
shot.
have a tie game.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot there. It wasn't even a shot, slam dunk. That was a beautiful play there, just coming down and just jumping up and throwing it into the corner of the net there, tying this game up. 7.5 minutes left here. Lots of time for both teams to come back. Even game, even play. Palace will pick that up now, sending it to Zach W. Zach W sending that across to Matthew. Matthew looking here. Will reset it back to Palace. Palace with some pressure. Will escape the pressure though, passing it to Zach W. Zach W will relay it across to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth going in on a one-on-one. Will shoot it just past the goalie's hand. They're making this a 4-2 game with 7 minutes to go.
Wow. And you know what? This is the Masters of Echo Arena. These are the best players. And, you know, Anomaly right now, they're ranked 8th on the ladder, you know, because everyone's on the ladder now. So Anomaly's ranked 8th. Vicious, however, they're on the very top. They are currently undefeated. So I'm looking forward to see, do they keep that undefeated record, or does Anomaly knock them down a notch? Well, we're going to find out. That disc is floating free. It's going to be grabbed by Retro. And Retro's going to hang on to that disc in that trap area, looking for some options, trying to get it through, getting a little bit of pressure there. It's going to be passed over to Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris over to KFC. KFC over to Acorn and in the goal. And we are tied once again.
Back and forth game here. 6 minutes to go now. It looks like the clock is in sync. It will be exactly 6 minutes. The door's open here, but what an amazing play there. Yeah, Snowy, what an amazing play. Even game here. 4-4, 6 minutes left. Palace will pick that up again. Send it to Zach W. Zach W waiting here. Will send that down the trench all the way down other side of the field there. As it gets across, Chuck Norris will pick that up there. Looking around for a stack. Will not get that stack though. Will send it out though. That will go all the way down, but Sweet Tooth will block that there. As they get it across to Palace, Palace will clear that down on the bottom there. It's going up now. Blue Stack will get there. Acorn will get there, turning around and throwing it and sending that back into the middle of the field there. Palace will pick it up now. Palace sending it back. That's going to go down to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth sending it under to the floor. Will just barely miss that pass to Zach W there as it comes back to the midfield here. And Orange will get that now. Matthew not picking that up with a bit of pressure there. Will get stunned out though. Chuck Norris will pick up that disc throwing. That's going to go. That will go just barely wide of the net there as Retro comes in to put in the slam dunk, making this a 4-6 game now.
Wow, that was a very pretty shot, and it just barely missed. Wow. But you know what? We're going to have a very vicious offensive joust now. And out of the tubes they come. It is going to be grabbed by Palace. Palace is going to immediately send it across to the left. Grabbed by Zach W. and up and across. It's in the bubble. The stacks are there. Who's fair first? It's Chuck Not Norris. Chuck Not Norris is going to send that out through their left tunnel. And there's nobody there yet. But the stacks are coming. The players are coming. It is Zach W. Going to send that back across. And ooh, it's going to be bouncing around. No, it is grabbed by Matthew. Matthew looking for that shot. No, looking for a lane. Going to pass it up to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth takes a shot. 2 points. And we have, once again, a tie game.
I feel like I'm watching ping pong right now. One goal goes in. The other team ties. Another goal goes in. The other team ties. Another goal. Team ties. And we're at a 6-6 game right now. 4 minutes left in this game. Super even, like, even everything. Super even stats. Super even scores. And That's going to get sent all the way down. Now Chuck Norris going for that 3. We'll get that 3, making it 6-9. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this game as Chuck Norris puts the lead up for Anomaly.
Wow, and that's a three-pointer. You know, we've been watching him exchange these 2-point shots. Now, Vicious has to go for 3 or they'll still be behind. Out of the tubes they come. It is Palace going to send it across to Zach W. Zach W through that left tunnel over to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth sending it all the way across. It's not in the goal. It is Palace. Palace is going to try to bank it in, but no, Matthew has to put it in. And now Vicious has scored the 2 points, but they're still down by 1.
3 minutes left here coming into this 8-9 for Anomaly still. Vicious putting on that pressure there. Almost got that 3, a bit higher than that now. Retro's going to become a perma-goalie. Try to keep this lead. Try to keep their lead here. Looks like will not perma-goalie though. KFC will pick that up. KFC go for that 3. Will hit the post though as Palace recovers that. Going under a bit. Setting that down through the bottom. Will not get that all the way out though. Will hang out in the tunnel for a bit as Matthew does pick that up. Setting it a bit low the net there. Retro is there to pick it up. The pressure comes in. Will get sent out a bit slow and nobody will be able to get that as Sweet Tooth does pick it up. Will get stunned by Acorn though. Will get dropped again though. Matthew will get that back into the orange side and that is floating off to the side. Chuck Norris will pick that up, resetting it back to the goal. Retro now having it. Retro will send it down the right tunnel as that goes all the way out to the orange side. Matthew will pick that up. Matthew on the stack there, looking around. Will send it across to Palace. Palace looking for another pass here as they walk down the right side. On the station, will send it across to Zach. Zach W with the pressure. KFC will steal that. That will get turned over and sent back into the middle of the field as the blue stack comes in. Acorn getting that. Will send that. Nice catch by Chuck Norris, quickly turning around, making this 8-12 with 2 minutes left in this game.
Wow, and it's now a 4-point difference. That's 2 scores, but there's a little less than 2 minutes remaining, which, you know, at this level of play, 2 minutes is forever. And we will have an offensive joust by Vicious. It is Palace with the disc, sending across to the left to Zach W. And all the way across the arena, I'm not sure who's there. It's a stack. It is Matthew. Matthew's going to send that down to Sweet Tooth and puts it in for 2 points. And Vicious is now only down by 2 points.
Oh boy, it's 10-12 here. Minute and a half left. Minute 15 as we go into this. But this is a really close game. This is gonna be really close here. This is gonna be like a last minute goal, or this is gonna go to overtime. I can see that happening here as Acorn picks it up, sending it straight to Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris will send that. Palace will block it though. Palace with the pressure. So Matthew will recover that. Matthew going for that 3. That will hit the. So still in the bubble for now. Will get slapped across to KFC. KFC will clear that down the left tunnel, and that will go down into the orange bubble as only KFC is there. KFC will slam that in. 10-14 here with 50 seconds left here. This is still possible to come back and tie. It's going to be very close though.
It is certainly possible, but not real easy. However, this is Vicious we're talking about, so who knows? And out of the tubes they come. It's going to be grabbed by Palace once again, sent across to the left to Zach W, and all the way across to Matthew. Matthew's looking for an option, looking for a lane. It's going to be passed back to Zach W and back to Matthew. Matthew's dodging, not able to get free, and that disc is going to be cleared out by Retro. And there is KFC floating in the orange side, approaching the bubble, taking the shot, but a beautiful save by Sweet Tooth and sent back out of the bubble in the left side. We have 10 seconds remaining. It is Palace. Palace going for that long shot, but no, the shield gets in the way, and it's going to get slapped back. Who's there? 3 seconds left, bouncing on the floor, and Anomaly has won the first round.
Oh, that was a really close game there just as we hit the end. We got Jeep Girls in chat now. Glassed out. We got lots of people coming in here. Jeep Girls redeeming Hydrate. Oh, that was a really close game. Just barely taken away in only that first round. Vicious wants that second round back so they could take a third round here. Yeah, Anomaly takes round 1. And Vicious wants round 2 here. And they are going to try their best to take it back. I believe they can. I want to see a round 3. I want to see an overtime. How about that?
I want to see 2 more overtimes. I want to see these teams battle it out. I want them. They both are hungry. They both want it. Vicious wants to keep that undefeated record. Anomaly wants to preserve their master tier or their master rank star. Both teams really want this. And Jeep Girls, thank you so much for the hydrate. You have no idea how much it was needed, and really glad to see everybody in the Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have lots of people tuning in here. They saw Master and they're like, oh, let's get in here. We've gone up to 30 viewers now. We got lots more chat activity. Whoever revived the chat, thank you. As we're going to come into round 2 here. Super even game here. Pinch, you want to take round 2?
Well, I'll think about it. Just give me a minute. I just know that they need it. Yeah, Jeep, absolutely. And we're going to have that neutral joust out of the tubes. They come, and ooh, it's going to be headbutt. It's going to be stuck in the middle. A lot of stunning going on. It's Matthew with the disc. Matthew's going to bring it in toward that bubble. It's going to be a pass up to Zach W. Zach W in the shoulder area takes a shot, 2 points, and Vicious is on the board.
Ooh. 12 seconds into the game, not as impressive as their last goal. 10 seconds or 8 seconds into the first game, but still, it's always nice to have the first goal up. Vicious starting strong, just like last round. They got to keep this pressure going. They can keep this pressure going as Acorn picks it up, sending it across. Matthew will steal that though, taking that 3. We'll put it in the bottom to make this 5-0 with less than a minute past this the second round. Sorry.
That was a very gentle toss into the goal. I'm not sure if it was a, hey, let's slow this down and make sure I get it perfect, or it was as a taunt. I'm not really sure. But you know what? Vicious is up by 5 points. We have an anomaly. Offensive joust. Acorn's going to send that over to the right too. Chuck Not Norris. And Chuck Not Norris is going to send that across. Oh, but the pass did not connect. And Matthew for Vicious is able to steal it away. They're going to reset that back to Sweet Tooth, and Sweet Tooth over to Zach W. Zach W sending it all the way across over to the right tunnel, and here are the stacks. Oh, but the disc is free. It's over to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth to Matthew. Matthew into the goal, and Vicious is up by 7.
Those are some beautiful passes. I noticed a couple of no-look passes. They just knew where the players were, and they just got the disc and threw it away. Days censoring out their words. They don't know what to say. Days doesn't know what to say. They're just gonna say stars. But yeah, Acorn's gonna pick that up now. Anomaly wants to come back here. They don't want a third round. Vicious wants a third round. As Acorn will send that, will go a bit wide to the player there. Palace will pick that up, sending that out. Will not get it all the way out though. As Sweet Tooth does pick that up, Sweet Tooth sending that off the ceiling, going towards the goal. That will go a bit wide of the net there, off the backboard. And Acorn will pick that up, resending it back to Retro. Retro will send that down the right tunnel. That will go all the way out now, heading into the orange territory. As Matthew picks it up with the stack. That is going all the way back down now as Zach W picks up. Zach W going for that 3 right in the center of the goal. 10-0. Just under 8 minutes left to go.
Where did the anomaly team go? I mean, they won the first round, and they have 0 so far. You know, maybe they just need to take a break. I don't know, but it is their offensive joust out of the tubes. It is Acorn. Acorn's going to bring that forward. A little ducking to avoid the stack. Going to send it over to the left, over to KFC. KFC's going to send it in toward the bubble. It's way too low for a goal, but it is grabbed by Chuck Not Norris. And loses the disc and back out of the bubble. Sweet Tooth is going to clear it all the way out through the mid. And look at the speed of those stacks. But nobody is able to grab the disc. It's going to be down in that lower trench area. We have floaters going to get it. It is Retro going to send that back across into the Vicious zone and into the orange bubble. However, there are players there able to slap that out over to Palace. Palace is going to send it out through the right tunnel and I did not expect that. It is Sweet Tooth with another 3-point shot. And now Vicious is up by 13 points with over 6 minutes remaining.
Oh, well, these 3-point shots are just amazing. The passes and coordination by Vicious in the second round is perfect. I don't think they've missed like a single play right now. They've been on top of everything. Anomaly's been playing amazing as well. Just Vicious has been on top of every single play. They've been one step ahead. They've blocked most passes. They've played it smart. Anomaly can still do this. There's plenty of time. Like I said, 6 minutes left. Anomaly can come back really quickly. They need to make up a new plan here. They need to work a bit different. That's Acorn sends to KFC. KFC going from behind the net. Will just miss that. Retro will pick that up. Retro turning upside, passing back to Acorn. Acorn waiting for a moment here, passing that across. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris on the opposite side. Will get blocked by Sweet Tooth, though. Sweet Tooth will throw that out as the stacks pick up and chase after it. Matthew picked it up there. Zach W will take that 3 in the bottom pocket there. 16-0. Half this game still left to go.
Wow. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. I said in the last game, if they keep exchanging these 2 point goals, when the person makes the 3 point, that's going to, break it up. And it certainly did. And Vicious has been coming back with a whole bunch of 3 points this round. It is going to be cleared out through that left side. However, it is not connected. And Zach W is able to grab that. It's going to send that back across in the mid area. It almost makes it into the bubble, but not quite. The stacks are coming. It is going to be KFC without a stack grabbing that disc first, passing it over to Acorn. Acorn but gets picked off by Sweet Tooth, and Sweet Tooth is going to send that down through the lower trench up into the goal. Oh, wow!
Wow.
Wow! I see people on the Discord all the time saying, how do you make a goal from the bottom trench? Well, watch this stream. That's how you do it. And Vicious is up 19-0. We have less than 5 minutes remaining.
Oh, we might be seeing an end to the second round a bit early here, as Acorn does block that pressure. The pressure will come from behind Acorn. Will send the Chuck Not Norris now. Chuck Not Norris waiting for a second here, looking for some passes. Will back up. Will reset that back to Acorn. Acorn now looking. Will send that across to the left side. As that goes to KFC. KFC looking around here as the pressure comes in. Sends that up off the ceiling. Will not get Chuck Norris, as Sweet Tooth will pick that up, send that back. Palace will recover that, send that back all the way down. That's going into the blue bubble, as Zach W will chase that with no pressure. And Zach W will put that in to end this second round early. And we are going to a third round with Vicious really hyped and really ready for this third round, wanting to come back.
Wow. What a round. You most certainly have it, Jeep Girls. That was an incredible round. I don't even know what to say. How do you lose one round and then mercy the other team in the second round? Maybe Vicious is just one of those second round teams. I don't know. I actually haven't looked up their stats so much, but wow, what an incredible. Hey, you know what? If Vicious keeps going like this, they'll most certainly be in the finals. And we will probably see Vicious at VRML Con June 3rd and 4th in Denver, Colorado, because that's where the best teams will be.
Yeah. Ooh. Who's going to VRMLCon? Pinch, you going?
I am not going. I have financial obligations to my kids who are in college.
Ah. Oh, that's good. Well, you'll definitely be watching from home then, right? Everyone who isn't going better be watching. And we are now starting round 3 here. Vicious taking that Mercy win from the second round, and Anomaly taking that 10-14 win the first round. I'd say pretty even game still. Just Vicious just pulling up on top that second round. As the joust comes out here, Vicious will win it here as that gets sent all the way down the other side. Sweet Tooth now picking it up as the players break apart, looking for some passes. Sweet Tooth trying to get that faking the pass, actually trying to get the defense to come in, getting across to Matthew as Matthew backs up now from the pressure. Matthew's all the way back at the center of the field now, looking around. Has that pressure, just waiting around for the disc to move before they chase it. As Matthew moves toward the bubble, now send that down. Zach W picking that up, send that across to Palace. Palace will off the post go to the other side of the goal and slam that in, making this 2-0 into this third round.
Yes, but you know what? This is the slowest first points that we've seen so far between these two teams. That was almost 40 seconds for the first 2 points. We've seen 10 seconds, we've seen 15 seconds. Now it's 40, but it's also an anomaly offensive joust. It's going to be Acorn sending that to the right. Oh, but the pass gets picked off after a stun, and there are the stacks. It's going to be grabbed by Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth on the top of that bubble looking for a pass. It's down. Oh, but not connected. It's going to be floating. Zach W can bring that in and across. A little back up. Matthew is going to be approaching that bubble, but no, going to pass it back to Zach W. They are absolutely slowing this down. Zach W tries to pass it across. Shield gets in the way. And who has that disc? It's going to be slapped a little bit, but not quite. Matthew is able to grab it, sends it back to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth backing it up, and a pass all the way to Zach W. Zach W is going to pass it across to Matthew. And just toying around, it looks like. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing here. Kind of taunting almost, it looks like. But, hey, if you get in their heads, you get in their heads. It's going to be a pass onto the backboard. And, oh, but not in. And Chuck Not Norris is almost up to that disc, but not fast enough. It's Matthew able to grab it, takes the long shot off the backboard, but a save by Acorn. Palace is there to intercept it. No, it's KFC bringing it right back and sending it out through the right tunnel.
Oh, two great saves back to back, keeping this game at 1 goal still, 2-0 for Vicious still, as both KFC and Acorn, I believe, making those two nice saves as KFC does pick it up again, send that down the middle. Will hit off the geometry and knock all the way out as Zach W recovers that. Zach W looking, will send that across the right side to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth going in against, will go past both defenders and make this a 4-0 game with 7 minutes left in this game here.
Wow, this is a much slower paced round than the first two rounds have been. The first goal took from this point of view, eternity. And then, my God, 3 minutes until the second score. It is an anomaly. Offensive joust. It's going to be grabbed by Acorn, sent it across to the right, where Chuck Not Norris is going to pick up the disc and look for that option. But, oh, a pass across is intercepted by Zach W. and sent back across. Oh, the shield gets in the way. However, Sweet Tooth is there. He's going to bring it into the bubble, looking for that shot. No, it's a pass to Palace, and Palace puts it in the back of the goal for another 2 points.
Oh boy. Vicious just keeping that pressure going. Vicious does not want to stop that pressure. And now 6 minutes 30 seconds as we come into this next point. 6-0. And Anomaly needs to pick it up a bit here. Still doing amazing. Just they need to get those shots on the net. That's what they're lacking right now. That's why they haven't been up here. Snowy saying round round one was a warm up, second round making a stand, and the third round is now a dominate. As Zach W taking that shot, and Chuck Norris will get that save, will go get put in the net though. But yeah, Snowy, I agree with you.
That hurt. Chuck, you
Yeah.
have my condolences for that. That was painful. But you know what? You'll get another chance now because once again, we have an anomaly offensive joust, and out of the tubes they come. It is Acorn going to bring that forward, and no pressure yet. There's the pressure. It's going to be a pass over to the left. KFC. KFC is going to send it up to Retro. Retro is going to send it back across to Chuck Not Norris. In the bubble, in the shot, and Anomaly is on the board. We still have over 5 minutes remaining, and it's a two-score game.
Oh, Anomaly back on the board. Anomaly's putting that pressure back up. They are coming back. They're saying we're fighting for this. They want this third round. We want an overtime. They want to win. Let's see an overtime. How about that? Palace will not pick that up, send it across to Zach. Zach waiting for a moment here. Will wait here. Will relay that across to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth going in. Will send that across to Matthew. Will just barely misses it. Hits the station there as Acorn sends that up. Will not get that out though. As KFC recovers that. Will send it all the way down. Retro picks it up. Retro going for that three. Nice save by Palace as that gets sent up and out. Will not go all the way out though after it hits the geometry there. And Acorn will pick it up once again. And Matthew now has that backing up and throwing it. Will not get it all the way out. Palace now sending that to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth walking for a little bit as the pressure comes from behind. Sweet Tooth will stun one. Will not be able to stun the other and will drop the disc. Chuck Norris will send it out. That will hit the double diamond there as that goes into the left tunnel. Acorn will pick that up. Acorn sending it low. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris going for that three, making this an 8-5 game with 4.5 minutes left.
Ooh, are we going to see a comeback by Anomaly? Or are we going to see Vicious wrapping this up? Well, we're going to find out in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It is a Vicious offensive joust, and out of the tubes they come. It is Palace sending it across the left to Zach W. Zach W is going to bring it through. No, not going to bring it through that tunnel. It's going to be a pass all the way across over to Matthew. Matthew's in the bubble. Over to, oh, Sweet Tooth, who puts it in the goal. And Vicious is now up by 5.
Oh man, 4 minutes left still. Lots of time for a comeback here. As Anomaly now has the joust again here. 10-5. 2 goals are needed. 3 and a 2 or 2 threes even to take that lead here.
Offensive joust, and out of the tubes they come. That disc is grabbed by Acorn, immediately sent to the left over to KFC and relayed across. Ooh, but who grabs that? It is intercepted. It's in Zach W's hands, who's going to send it through that left tunnel and back into the blue bubble. It's not going to go in anywhere. However, Palace is there. It's going to be a pass up, and Retro is able to grab that, send it right back out of the bubble. However, Zach W is waiting for that disc. Going to bring it right back in. It's a pass over to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth to Palace. Palace in the goal, and Vicious is now up by 9 points with 2 minutes and about 15 seconds remaining.
Oh boy. This pressure by Vicious is amazing here. Like, I can't begin enough to say, like, I haven't seen anything wrong with Vicious's gameplay right now, and it is amazing here. As Acorn now picks up the disc here, hoping to put another goal up on the board for Anomaly. Sending that down the trench to Retro. Retro turning around here, looking. Retro sending that across to Chuck Norris. Will just barely miss, but Chuck Norris will recovered off the bounce on the wall. Waiting, juking around the player there. Will get stunned though, as Zach W picks that up, sending that, will throw that down as the stack comes in here. Sweet Tooth picking that up. Sweet Tooth will get stunned though. Matthew will pick that up though. Matthew looking, passing that across. Will not get that pass across to Sweet Tooth though, as I didn't see who picked it up there, sends that back across, but Zach W is there to save it. And that will go all the way back down the field once again, going all the way toward, in the blue bubble now, as Retro picks it up with a bit of pressure. Zach W stunning him. Will get stunned as well, though, but Sweet Tooth is there to slap that disc in, making this 11-point lead for Vicious with about a minute left in this game.
I do not know. That's 4 scores in 7 years ago. I mean, 4 scores in 1 minute. I'm not sure if that's even possible, but you know what? They're going to give it a try. It is Anomaly out of the tubes, grabbed by Acorn. Acorn's going to bring that forward, taking their time this time. There is no pressure. Well, there is the pressure, and a pass to Chuck Norris. Ooh, but stripped away with a stun. Zach W is going to send that back through the mid, and Sweet Tooth is going to grab it, send it into the bubble. The stack speed is amazing. It was sent out of the bubble, but right back in. What a save by KFC, but not cleared all the way out. Zach W does have that disc. Zach W over to Palace. We're down to 30 seconds. It's going to be, I'm not sure who, but Sweet Tooth has the disc now and puts it in the back of the goal for another 2 points.
Vicious is going to pull away with this, ending Anomaly's undefeated streak here. I'm correct about that, right? Anomaly with the undefeated streak.
No, it's Vicious with the undefeated.
Oh, Vicious with the undefeated streak, sorry. Vicious continuing their undefeated streak, as this third round is going to end with Vicious taking over 18-5 in the third round here. Anomaly put up an amazing fight. That was amazing.
That was an incredible game. Vicious will stay undefeated at the top of the ladder. Anomaly, I'm not sure. They're at risk of losing that Master Star. You know, it kind of depends on just what the MMR formulas do. I'm not sure how they work, to be honest with you. I don't think anyone really is 100% sure. So we'll find out after these scores are submitted. However, it was a great game anyway. I certainly enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Not much to say. Great game. The gameplay spoke for itself. All 3 matches today were amazing to watch and very equal, no matter what happened, no matter what the scores were. And I'm excited to cast more of the season here. More teams.
Alrighty. Well, you know what? Hey, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for jumping in the Twitch chat, saying hi. And we will have more Echo Arena for you tomorrow evening, maybe even tomorrow during the daytime. I've been Pinched Nerve. I'm here with Ennard, and on the camera is doing an incredible job with everything you see and everything you hear. Has been H Penny 2. Have a great night.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.